All right, guys. So, like I said, I don't want to take too long. The idea behind having these more frequent chats or meetings, or whatever you want to call them, is that we can kind of keep them short, and just basically what I want to do is try and keep the information flow going back and forth between what's happening with the alliance and answering any questions people have and stuff like that. So I guess just to start off, last week there was a couple of things that I had asked for. One of them was that the alliance needed ice. So I know Cal and Alduin have been putting up a bunch of buy orders for different bits and pieces. Just to give people a quick idea, we, as in the alliance, go through about 1.5 million fuel blocks a month, and that's only going to go up. So I know Cal has been working his ass off to, I got that wrong. Sorry, 3 million a month. So we're currently on 3 million fuel blocks a month. Cal has been building like crazy. The PI coming in is nice. More PI is good. But the big one that we're kind of lacking is ice, because we also need the LO for jump bridges and stuff. So if people are ice mining, there should be buy orders up in B170. If people are exporting ice, the same as I said last week, if people are exporting ice, could you just let me know kind of what we could do to maybe not export ice? Like, do we need to raise prices a bit? Do we need to put up more buy orders? Stuff like that. So if anyone is exporting a ton of ice, just drop me a line to say why you're exporting and what we can do to fix it, and then we can look at doing that, because we do want to we need more ice, basically. That being said, we did get a ton of ice last time, so thank you very much to the people who kind of supplied that. One of the changes I'm expecting soon, I don't know how soon is, but I do think it's going to be soon, hopefully next week, is Battleship changes. So I know a lot of people, I mentioned Battleships last week, and there's a couple of things about these. So I just want to confirm, the Abaddons that we have, we will be keeping, all right? So the Abaddon doctrine will be staying. We are going to update the fit a bit, but it's not too bad. I will get the fit updated as soon as the changes hit TQ, so that people have a bit of time to get the fit swapped over. We're also going to be upgrading our Apocalypse doctrine, which is the Holy Sniper doctrine, to Navy Apox. All right, so there's a bunch of people working on missions and LP grinding at the minute. For anyone who's not aware, you're able to hand in an APOC hull in Iridia in some of the LP stores, and you can upgrade it basically to an APOC. So there's a lot of people doing that at the minute. So if you haven't looked at missions yet, it might be worth your while just joining the IDOT mission channel and reading through the guides that Reaper and Waking and everybody put up. Tons of information in there. And I want to see how many more times we can make Ariel say, read the guide before the end of the week. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, missions in Iridia are a thing now. It's pretty good ISK. Might want to check it out if you're kind of sick of Havens, or you're sick of the BRM, or sick of ESSs and stuff like that. It's definitely a better experience, in my opinion. So Navy Apox, the fit will be a bit different to the Apox we have at the moment. We're still confirming the fit. We have a fit that I'm pretty happy with, but I also want to wait and see does everything transfer from Sissy to TQ the way it is in Sissy at the minute, basically. So again, I'm just waiting on the changes to be 100% set in stone before we announce a fit. But our two doctrines are going to be, one is Abaddons and the other is Napox. There is potential, depending on how Eve goes, once the Battleship changes come in, that we might add another shield doctrine, something like Rogues or Maelstroms, or I don't know what. But if we need to, we can look at doing that as well. I'm not going to retire any doctrines just yet. I know we have a ton of hack doctrines, for example. They all have a place in the meta at the moment, but that might change after the patch. So we'll take a look. If there are any doctrines that we're going to retire, we'll see what we can do about putting up a proper alliance buyback on those doctrines, just so people can cash out, not like a half price doctrine buyback or anything like that, like a proper one. But again, we'll have to wait and see what the changes actually change, I guess. So that's battleships. What else happened this week? We also had, we've seen a bunch of fleets going up. I know it's peacetime and everything at the moment. We did obviously have a strat up to ref the Horde Fortizar. In the end, we didn't go for it just because it was so deep in US time zone. If it had been more 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., we probably could have done something, but 4 a.m. was just a bit too far. But that's fine. What else did we have? Horde are reffing a bunch of jump bridges and stuff in Esoteria at the minute. So we're kind of having to keep an eye on that. What we are going to do is move ghosts down to DDHP with cormorants and some tackle. It's not going to be like a full ghost deployment, but what we'll do is fleets over the next few days just to get people moved down there in ghosts. Basically, just to explain, Horde are reffing it in like Cloaky Lokis or bombers, small gang stuff that shouldn't require us to form a big fleet. So we can just quickly log in ghosts, go chase them off, and then go back to whatever you were doing before. So the fleets for that will probably go up from tonight. But yeah, we'll ping out some fleets later just to get people moved. It won't take too long. It's like 14 jumps or something in cormorants, so it should be super easy. Actually, on battleships, I put out a ping in PSA a few days ago. I can't remember exactly what day. Asking, would you be interested in a Blops doctrine if it did not have SRP? So goons at the moment have their, what's it called, martial law doctrine or something or stupid idiot fleet, sorry, in Delve, where they blops on people that come into Delve. We could look at doing something similar in Fountain, because it would also allow us to extend into the areas around Fountain, or potentially even go a bit aggressive with the Black Ops ships in the local area. I want to see exactly how the changes affect Blops before we put out fits and everything like that, but it's something I'm interested in, especially with the conduit changes. Means we could also bring like Logi Legions or stuff like that. So there's a bit of stuff we can play with on Black Ops, but I think there seemed to be a fairly decent, a fairly positive response to the idea. So we can look at doing something like that. So it is on the list, but it probably won't come in at least for another week or two, or after the battleship changes. I think that's pretty much it in terms of Alliance announcements. There's, let me see, we do have 2 openings on 2 of the teams, the Alliance teams. So the first one is the drill team. As I explained last week, the drill team is the guys who look after the moons in Fountain and the surrounding area, the Alliance moons. So fueling and stuff like that. We are looking to get another member on one of those teams, preferably if you can fly a deep space transport. At minimum, if you can fly a deep space transport, preferred if you can fly a jump freighter or a Rorqual. But what I'll do is get a proper kind of job description and stuff up on the wiki for anyone who might be interested in helping out with that. And as well as that, probably not going to apply to anybody here at this moment, but maybe anyone listening to the recording. I've actually been dragging my heels on this one a bit. We need a Diplo for US time zone as well. So we're basically just an opening on the Diplo team. Anyone who likes, anyone who likes diploing, I guess. I'm not selling this very well, but anyway, I'll get Kenny to do up a description and we'll get that posted on the wiki as well. Other than that, guys, it's in terms of the Alliance, like Alliance making waves, there's not been a huge amount happening, and we don't have a lot planned either at the moment. We're very much in ISK making mode at the moment. But what is awesome to see is that there are a bunch of fleets going up from our FCs that aren't just conventional Go Refuge Umbridge fleets. So Kai, Zan, Shvo, all those guys are doing a ton of fleets at the moment, and it's pretty awesome to see again. Like waking up to 2 or 3 pings and dead nixes and shit, before you even have your coffee in the morning is really, really great. So if you haven't joined those fleets, I would recommend checking them out. And good job to the guys. But other than that, guys, what I'll do is end it there. If anybody wants to ask questions, just ping me in iGeneral and I will do my best to answer them. Oh, and just to reinforce, if you are interested in the missions, guys, I am really pushing this. Check out i.mission and read the guides in there. Ariel is more than happy to help direct people to the proper resources. Reaper, can we use Geodudes? Yeah, I absolutely want to use Geodudes. It's just that there hasn't really been an opportunity to use them at the moment. Where would we apply for the drill team? I will. What way did we do it last time? So we'll get a description up on the wiki, and we'll put down a person as contact. It's likely to be one of the Diplo team or Ava himself. Ava's leading the drill team, just to go through everything with people. So I'll get that confirmed today, and we'll get the details up on the wiki. Yes. So Drake, the remote rep battleship is something I've wanted to do like for a while. It hasn't happened. I know people have the ships and stuff. The buffs to battleships make them a lot stronger. So yeah, I'm hoping we can start using them for some stuff in the future. Yeah. Will there be a shield battleship doctrine? Not to start with, but if the meta shifts completely towards battleship fleets, we probably will see a shield doctrine. Yeah, but not yet. All right, guys. That was a super quick meeting. Thank you very much for your time. I hope people enjoy their Saturdays, and I'll see you on the next pings, I guess.